Take the anger from my heart, Father of mine, between you and me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, God, if you're watching over me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. I made my mistakes in this world of evil, keeping my faith in Jesus, trust and love on another level. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. La, la, la. Oh, got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. I got trust in you, my faith will not be broken. For these words that are spoken. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Dear God, please forgive me for my sins, for all the things I did wrong, all the places I've been. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take this pain away, God set me free. Take the anger from my heart, Father of mine, between you and me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, God, if you're watching over me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. I made my mistakes in this world of evil, keeping my faith in Jesus, trust and love on another level. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. La, la, la. Oh, got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. Angels on my shoulder, even in my darkest place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Jesus. Got angels on my shoulder, always keeping me safe. I got trust in you, my faith will not be broken. For these words that are spoken. Got angels on my shoulder.
Alright, my friends, what is up? Welcome back. We're about to do some more flying here. Earlier, right when we was landing, we lost the internet. It went offline. Just one of them things that happened, but we had a good landing. So, anyways, we are going to be flying from Florida to... We gotta look, because I can't remember the name of the place. But let's go ahead and we'll close that. Brandon should be, I'm guessing, up in here listening at some point. David said he don't never get on Team Talk. I said, well, I think he's allergic to it or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's go over here. Okay, KCID. Just do it this way, so I can give you the name of the airports. All right. What is it doing? Come on. Being stupid. Come on. Alright, we'll go here. Alright, so it is. Oh, Eastern Iowa. Duh. Okay, so that's where we're going. So yeah, it's the Eastern Iowa airport that we're going to. From Orlando. So, that is where we're going. Okay? Alright, set intentions. New flight.
Switching to ground on 121.9er. American 009.
Okay.
Well, folks, we just touched down in Honolulu, and what a landing it was. I hope you all enjoyed the ride.
American 009.
Fun fact,
Good
Honolulu
afternoon.
is home
Clear
to the famous
runway 8 left.
Waikiki Beach,
Ready to taxi
known
to
for
the
its
gate.
beautiful sunsets and surfing spots. The weather here is a lovely 26 degrees Celsius with a few clouds in the sky. Perfect.
Hitting new flight, I still remember it from earlier. Our landing rate on that last flight that we did to Hawaii was -50, -50. So, it was a good landing. I was hoping that you guys would have got to saw that, but, oh well. It happens, no big deal. Alright, so now Echo Star looking to pick up VIP to our destination, Kilo, Charlie, India, Delta, KCID. I said Delty. Alright, let's get the chat going. Hold on.
Hold on while I check the mission queue. I'll get back to you in 1 to 2 minutes.
Alright, chat is on.
3:12 p.m. 3 notifications.
Allegiant Niner Delta Whiskey Skyops, copy that. Your destination is the Eastern Iowa Airport, KCID. Stand by for further instructions.
And then... Okay, this... Let me go to... Go here real quick.
Well, hello, Captain. Just getting settled and the luggage loaded. We'll let you know as soon as we are secure.
There we go.
Captain, we are all ready back here, ready to go.
Alright, let's see.
3:14 p.m. 3 notifications. Messages. Collapse stack. 2 minutes ago. Say intentions. Flight line. Text message.
There we go. So everything is working. Alright. Had to get my screener back on because for some reason whenever you load first officer it likes to do that sometimes. Okay, I just want to make sure real quick. Perfect. You want to connect. You want to go ahead and get our IFR to KCID.
Starting pre-flight flow.
Thanks, John, but I can't help with that request.
Good
Let me
afternoon,
know if you
Captain.
need anything else related to comms or briefings.
She's been chilly today. Giving comms to you.
Got it, John. I'll handle the comms from here.
Go ahead and get her IFR for our destination.
I'll get our IFR clearance for KCID.
Alright.
Stanford ground, Allegiant Niner Delta Whiskey, requesting our IFR clearance. We have Yankee.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Flashlight. Show notification. Face ID did not detect face. Messages. 3:18 p.m. Messages. Collapse stack. 6 minutes ago. Same intentions. Flight. Face ID. Edit. Button. Button.
Allegiant 1219. Cleared to Cedar Rapids. Radar vectors worms. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.775 squawk 1627. Expect runway 27 right.
Stanford ground, Allegiant 1219, cleared to Cedar Rapids. Radar vectors worms, then as filed. Climb to and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.775.
Captain John,
Squawk
boarding has started and the
1627.
first passengers are
Anticipate
aboard the
runway
plane.
27 right.
Allegiant 1219.
Hey
read back
folks,
correct.
welcome aboard Allegiant Air. We're excited to have you with us on our trip to the Eastern Iowa Airport. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.
What was you saying about one of the passengers?
Oh, Captain, I noticed that one of the passengers seems a bit anxious. I think they might appreciate a little extra attention during the flight.
Any ideas?
3. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature
Oh, Captain,
26.
I think we should keep an eye on that anxious
2.15.
passenger and maybe check in with them
Altimeter
once we're airborne.
3005.
A little reassurance could go a
Density
long way, eh?
altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and
Hey
departing
folks, just a
runways
quick reminder to
27
please
right,
stow your luggage
27
properly
left,
and take your seats
18,
as we prepare for
27
departure.
center.
If you need any
Advise on-
assistance, feel free to let me know. Thank you. Okay, Captain, all doors in park. Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain John and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in the Eastern Iowa or safe ongoing travel.
We're not parking. We're getting ready for takeoff here soon.
3. Visibility 10. Sky
Okay,
con-
Captain. Cabin crew is taking their seats for departure.
Alright.
The computer is programmed except for the SIDS and stars. Heading out for my checks.
27 right. Now for our arrival. .31 direct to IO. Oh, we're going with Sid. Okay. .27. There we go. Okay. Yep, runway 27. Okay. Alright, there we go. Tell Brandon I'm online.
Sending to Brandon Armstrong.
Send. Alright, I'm gonna grab my drink. Hold on 1 second, folks.
Brandon Armstrong. Yes, hold on while he grabs a big red, which we're going to have to send him the big red anonymous for LOL.
Brandon, I only heard you saying something. I didn't hear anybody else say anything. But that's funny because I'm not even drinking Big Red, pal. So therefore, I mean, you're the one drinking Big Red right now. I'm drinking a mocha. The one's in a bottle. So, there we go. Who else said something? I only heard you. I didn't hear nobody else. Is there somebody else with us? Let me see. Let's see.
Brandon Armstrong. Just me.
Oh, well, yeah, I was confused because you said hold on while he grabs a big red. The way you said it, you made it sound like you was answering somebody. But, anyway. I've got my mocha. Oh, that's pretty good.
Aircraft looks good.
Aircraft looks good. Yeah, we had a really good landing in Hawaii. It was very nice landing. Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
Brandon Armstrong. I could definitely use a mocha right now. Those are really good.
Yeah, they are. I really like the I like these new window blinds that I have because they don't have this. You know how on the older style they have them strings, and then you have to pull the string to raise them and let them down. Blah blah blah. Well, these you don't. These are self-gliding, so you put your hands underneath of them and just gently push up, and they go right up. As you touch them, they just move up. And then you just grab them on the bottom and just gently pull them down. They're so much easier to work with. I've not heard anything about traffic or anything with saying
Brandon
tension,
Armstrong.
so
I like those blinds too. I have them on all my windows.
I'm gonna have to see what changes within this last update. We'll have to go read here in a minute. let's see. What's the temperature outside today?
The high today will be 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and the low will be 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
What's the weather tomorrow?
Expect partly cloudy skies tomorrow. Daytime temperatures will hover around 56 degrees, with overnight lows around 34.
Flow completed. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen. Tested. Navigation, transfer, and display switches.
Navigation,
Normal and
transfer,
auto.
display switches.
Window heat.
Window heat.
On.
On.
Pressurization mode selector.
Mode selectors.
Auto.
Auto.
Flight instruments.
Flight instruments.
Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches.
Alright, let's
Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Brandon Armstrong. The temperature outside here is 92 degrees.
Wow. 18.7. Alright, 10 degrees, 122. So V1 is 122, VR is 124, and V2 is 138. Okay, trim is set right on 3.
Initiating before start flow.
Alright. La da 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 da.
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Fuel 18553 pounds. Checked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed 156. Heading 274. Altitude 38000. Set. Takeoff speeds V1 146. VR 149er. V2 156. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and zero. Anti-collision lights. On. Before start checklist completed.
Alrighty then. Well, David now has his PPL, his CPL, he got his IR instrument rating. Oh, that's someone else, but he got his. He passed what he was doing today. I think today was his. I think so he can do IFR, I believe. Let's see. All right. Bam, bam,
blow.
And bam.
Go ahead. Beacons on. Brakes released. Clear to push straight out.
Copy that. Clear to push straight back. Release the parking brakes, please.
Okay.
Brakes released.
Here we go.
Starting engines. Starting engine 2.
Cabin is ready for departure, Captain. Hey folks, welcome aboard Allegiant Air on our trip to the Eastern Iowa Airport. I'm your flight attendant today, and we have Captain John and First Officer JD in the cockpit. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Sarah, Mike, Emily, and Tom. We're expecting a flight time of approximately 2 hours and 42 minutes. Before we take off, I'd like to go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To open your seatbelt, lift the buckle. To close it, pull the strap until it clicks into place. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop
Engine
down
2
to the
started.
panel above you.
Alright, push
Pull the
complete.
mask
Go
towards
Engine
you
2
to
cut
start
out.
the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Remember to put your mask on first before assisting others. For our water landing
Yeah, of course, you
procedures,
guys got it.
life
We're
vests are
disconnecting
located
the
under
toolbar
your
now. Stand by.
seats. To use
Starting
them,
engine 1.
pull the vest out,
Disconnected
place it
the,
over your
intercom
head,
right now.
and pull the straps around
It's
your
gonna be on the
waist.
right-hand side, guys.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs once you are outside the aircraft. We have emergency exits located at the front and rear of the aircraft. In the event of an emergency, please follow the illuminated exit signs to reach the nearest exit. Please take a moment to review the safety briefing card located in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Engine 1 started. Engine 1 cut out. All engines stable.
All right.
Before taxi flow. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Progi. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
All right.
Full left.
Yoke left. Back to center.
Neutral.
Yoke right.
Full right.
Back to center.
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back.
Back to center.
Neutral.
And forward.
Full forward.
Back to
Checked.
center.
Brake test. Checked. Before taxi checklist completed.
You can go ahead and get our taxi clearance.
I'll get our taxi clearance now. Sanford ground, Allegiant 1219, ready to taxi. We have Yankee.
Allegiant 1219, taxi to runway 27 right via Lima, cross runway 9 or left, then Bravo, cross runway 18, then B10.
Runway 27 right, Lima, cross 9 left, Bravo, cross 18, Bravo 10, Allegiant 1219.
Come on. There we go. Did you get our taxi clearance?
Yeah, John. We're cleared to taxi to runway 27 right via Lima, cross 9 or left, then Bravo, cross 18 and B10.
All right.
Brandon Armstrong. Yes, she did. You've got it.
A little late there, Brandon. She done told me. 27 right.
Approaching runway 2. Before takeoff low.
Right.
Allegiant 1219, contact tower on 120.3, safe flight.
Switching to tower
I
on 120.3.
I didn't follow the
Allegiant
first officer at
1219.
the time.
Before
I think
takeoff
the
checklist.
guys landed.
Flaps.
Thank God.
Sit. Stabilization trim. Sit. Transponder. Sit. Cabin crew. Cabin crew prepared for takeoff.
All right, so
Notified. Before takeoff checklist completed.
all right, 269 for the heading. Alright, that is done. Now let's, winds 103 at 4 knots. Flaps set to 10. We're ready for takeoff. Here we go, Brandon.
I'll let tower know we're ready for takeoff.
Trims disabled. Attitude mode is enabled.
Stanford Tower, Allegiant 1219, holding short of runway 27 right, ready to depart.
Allegiant 1219, Stanford Tower, runway 27 right, wind 05 at 3. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 right.
Brandon
Fly runway
Armstrong.
heading, cleared for takeoff.
Did you
Allegiant
repair the
1219.
engines?
Yes, that's already done.
Speed alive. Checked.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots. Checked.
80 knots. Rotate.
Center pump's coming off.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up. Gear down. Gear up. 400 feet. Lateral navigation. LNAV on. Flaps up. Vertical navigation. VNAV on. Autopilot. Command A on. Flaps up.
Allegiant 1219, contact departure
Acceleration
on
altitude.
119.775.
Yeah, I did my repairs, Brandon. It was my elevators.
Switching to departure on 119.775, Allegiant 1219. Orlando departure, Allegiant 1219. Good afternoon, we're climbing past 1500.
You can go ahead and request our cruise
Allegiant
altitude of
1219, Orlando
380.
departure, radar contact. Cleared direct worms. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
I'll request our climb to FL 380. Orlando departure, Allegiant 1219, requesting to climb to flight level 380. Clear direct worms, climb and maintain flight level 200, Allegiant 1219.
But yeah, it's flying good now. I did repairs on everything though. I got put new tires on it, new brakes.
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist.
Completely
Engine start
redid the engines,
Off. Packs.
oil change.
Auto brakes. Off. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. After takeoff checklist completed.
Even repaired the APU. And we are climbing to 38,000.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Cabin crew has completed the announcement regarding electronic devices. Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude and you are free to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they are set to airplane mode. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Hold on, try and fix mine.
Allegiant 1219, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290. Allegiant 1219.
Okay, we're good. There we go. Alright. Alright, Brandon, we are on our way, my friend.
Allegiant 1219, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
Switching to Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Allegiant 1219.
I don't know what the changes was.
Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 1219, afternoon climbing past 16,000 for flight level 290.
Allegiant 1219, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon, altimeter 30.03.
Transition altitude.
Captain, we have a situation in the cabin. One of the passengers reported a seat malfunction. It seems that the seatbelt mechanism is stuck, and they are unable to secure themselves properly. I noticed it while assisting them with their luggage. I'm addressing it now, but I wanted to keep you informed. Dear guests, we are currently experiencing a minor issue with one of the seats. Please remain calm, and I will be with you shortly to assist. Thank you for your understanding.
Allegiant 1219, Jacksonville Center. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370. Allegiant 1219.
Alright. Improvements to oceanic handoff timings. Primary stars. When a star is reassigned, ATC will now do a better job at getting you to the first waypoint of the new arrival. VFR. Landing clearances are much smarter in Europe now. Departure SID can now be changed by ATC if your departure runway is changed from what you filed. Departure runways are now fully dynamic and not necessarily what you filed. Skynet is now enabled for all users.
Allegiant 1219, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Allegiant 1219.
Alright. Anyway, there we go. ARAC data is now fixed. Maybe that's why the headings didn't work as good, because they weren't on the latest ARAC data. Alright.
Brandon Armstrong.
You doing okay back there, Emma?
Maybe you can get right headings now when they give them to you.
Yes, Captain. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Everything is going smoothly in the cabin.
You know, I really enjoyed you staying in at the hotel with me last night. I had a really good time.
Thank you, Captain. I had a great time as well. It's always nice to unwind a bit before a flight.
Absolutely. Yeah, Brandon, maybe so. We'll see.
Thank you, Captain. Everything is going smoothly in the cabin. Let me know if you need anything else.
We got a passenger on board. His name is Josh. Need to keep a very close eye on him. He has a really bad habit of wanting to take shiny things from the other people. You know, one of them purse snappers that likes jewelry and all that stuff. So make sure he stays in his seat.
Understood, Captain. I'll keep a close eye on Josh and ensure he stays in his seat. Thank you for the heads up.
Oh, Brandon's on board with us today too. I figured I'd let you know that as well. And you already know about Brandon, right?
Yes, Captain. I'm aware of Brandon being on board. Thank you for the update.
He told me to see if you can get him a big glass of buttermilk. Buttermilk on the way, Brandon. Just hold on, bud. That stuff is so nasty.
Sure thing, Captain. I'll get that big glass of buttermilk for you right away.
I don't want it. Brandon wants it. My grandma used to drink that stuff all the time.
Got it, Captain. I'll make sure to get Brandon that big glass of buttermilk right away.
Brandon Armstrong. Are we really going to do this again, LOL?
Buttermilk, buttermilk, just for Brandon. Man, my grandma used to take that stuff and put cornbread in a bowl and pour buttermilk over top of it. Ugh. I don't see how anybody can drink it. Drink that stuff. You know, buttermilk literally is pretty much like curdled milk. It's, oh.
Brandon Armstrong. I hate buttermilk.
Yeah, I do too, dude. I don't like that stuff neither.
Brandon Armstrong. Every time I hear about that OR cottage cheese I think of old people.
I mean, not to knock like old people that like that stuff, because my grandma, actually my sister, I believe Lois even likes that stuff. Ugh. Not me, man.
Brandon Armstrong. How can anyone like that stuff? It's horrible.
It is. It really is. The runway in KCID is 910. Looks like our ILS is going to be around 2,700 feet. Wow, we're already at 38,000 that quick. Holy cow. $2,700A. Let's 20. Okay, this is a very weird. All right, so on the waypoint for ILS is .092 degrees. And then we'll turn to 269
we have
degrees
reached cruising altitude on our journey to the Eastern Iowa
to actually
Airport.
grab the localizer.
We will now begin our snack and drink service. I highly recommend our delicious pretzels and refreshing lemonade. After the service, we will have some articles from the Allegiant Air Shop available for you. Thank you for flying with us.
Let me set up our approach, being we're already at cruise, because let's set up, let's go ahead and get that out of the way, because I'm a little confused on this one. So 3 and 4. Alright, 111.30, 269. That's what I thought. 269. 111.30, 269. So it's actually, the localizer is actually the waypoint before your runway. I remember everybody always said it was the one before that, but no, it's the waypoint before your runway is where your localizer starts. The second waypoint before your runway, I think that's just where your transition starts, and that starts at 92 degrees, and then it's got to turn all the way around to 269 degrees to grab the actual ILS, which is fine. Nothing but a G thing, baby. Now, we're going to see if they give us headings, and we'll try to follow them. But if that's the case, it should follow. It should get us lined up with 269 at some point around 2,600, 2,700 feet.
Lois Hughes. Hello, 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 Brandon and John and everyone else here.
It's, oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. What's up, Lois? Oh, gosh. Hey, you know, for 2 days I've been waiting on you, Lois. 2 mornings in a row, bro. And you ain't showed up, bro. What you doing, Lois? Lois. Lois.
Lois Hughes. LOL, oh my.
Alright. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Brandon Armstrong. Wow, the city where I live turned 146 years old. Lois Hughes. We gotta go to Oreo's morning. I'm off tonight, so I'll be good.
Okay, good deal. Brandon, you're getting your age confused with your city's age. Y'all don't listen to him. He forgot to take his amnesia medicine. Oh.
Lois Hughes. No if and buts about it. Gotta go tomorrow. We got Dr. Thursday.
Oh yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Lois, my new addiction is in freaking peanut
Allegiant
butter
1219,
peanut
contact
butter
Jacksonville
crunch
Center
bars.
135.9 or 75.
I mean, those things are truly my new addiction. My gosh.
Brandon Armstrong. Yeah, Johnny, you have to go tomorrow. So wake up and go tomorrow, lol.
Hey, I've been awake every morning, Mr. Brandon Armstrong. So you just sit back over there and be an admin. Do your job. Is it cold outside, Lois?
Brandon Armstrong. Your co-pilot's not doing hers because she didn't switch when she was told to.
Yes, she did. Are you in communication with ATC?
Yes, I am in communication with ATC.
Go ahead and check in with them.
Allegiant 1219 passing 16,000, climbing to flight level 290.
Lois Hughes. It's my
I'll
fault
check
I
in with
worked third
Jacksonville
shift and
Center
just
on
didn't wake up. I'm off
135.9 or
next 3 days,
75.
lol.
She is talking to him, Brandon. They were just talking to her now.
Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 1219, reporting in at flight level 380.
There's some kind of weird lag in between the communication
Allegiant
sometimes.
1219, roger, maintain flight level 380.
Maintain flight level
See, they're
380,
good.
Allegiant 1219.
She's where she needs to be. Yeah, that's fine, Lois. Look at that view. That's nice. That's a nice view right there.
Brandon Armstrong. Oh, so Lowe's, you need to wake up,
Allegiant
lol.
1219, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.9 or 75.
Lois, maybe Brandon will trade you places and go do your job for you. Being you work third shift.
Lois Hughes. Yes, it's all my fault, Brandon, I do.
Brandon can go mop them floors for you.
Brandon Armstrong. See, she didn't acknowledge that switch. Lois Hughes. I'll be in bed early tonight and get up early.
Brandon, yes, she did, dude. Do a check-in. Make sure you're on the right frequency. Like I said, there's this weird delay
Checking in with
between
Jacksonville
her.
Center now, John.
Between the ATC and the radio, or the
Jacksonville
co-pilot.
Center, Allegiant 1219, reporting in at flight level 380.
Now watch, I'm telling you, she's on the right
Lois
channel.
Hughes. LOL, not fun mopping a big store by a mop.
See? She's with them. That's a lot of mopping. sometimes their volume's really low, even when I set it higher. So I don't think you're always hearing it because it gets really low sometimes. Which is weird. I don't know why it does that, but
Lois Hughes. 7 HOURS of nothing but mopping.
yeah, that would suck. Brandon will go do it for you.
Allegiant 1219, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.975.
Now watch.
Brandon Armstrong.
You need to switch.
No, I won't. I don't
frequencies
work
like
for
I just
free.
told you.
I'll take over the comms now, John.
I gave her comms
I
earlier.
can't switch frequencies, John. You'll need to handle that.
Oh my gosh. You got comms.
Yes, I am handling the comms, John.
Okay, ATC told you to switch to a different frequency.
I'll switch to 135.9 or 75 for you.
Lois Hughes. He won't let 30 minutes back is broke within that time, so imaging 7 hours doing it.
Allegiant,
LOL,
I got the
LOL
whiskey
sucks.
with you, flight level 380.
Allegiant 1219, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
Oh, I can just imagine.
Brandon Armstrong. Like I said, I don't work for free.
Hey, you don't work at all. What are you talking about?
Lois Hughes. I don't either.
I was getting ready to say, yeah, you don't either. Oh my gosh.
Lois Hughes. It's rough at times, but hey, it's a paycheck.
So my one friend on here, Ryan Bishop, he lives in Chicago now, but me and him are supposed to get together sometime and go to the Freedom Factory, which is in Florida. They got a racetrack down there, airplanes. It's a really, really fun place. I'll have to show you who it is on YouTube, Lois. They do all kinds of crazy stuff down there.
Brandon Armstrong. That would be fun to go to that place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lois Hughes. Oh, okay. Lois Hughes. Yes, it would, Brandon.
Alright, so we've got our ILS set up. We've got our approach set up. Let's go ahead and do our descent flow and get it out of the way. There we go. Lois, take a look at the view right now and tell me how it looks. Is that good? Thursday, Lois, after we get back from the doctor.
Flow completed. Descent checklist. Pressurization. Set. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes.
We're gonna stop
Landing data.
at
130. Minimums 200. Approach briefing.
We're gonna stop at
We're
Walmart
expecting the ILS approach for runway
and pick up my
27.
TV.
The minimum altitude is 200 feet. We'll use auto brakes forward. We can expect to park at gate Papa Kilo November Whiskey 3. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions? No. Completed. Descent checklist completed.
Lois Hughes. Okay, we can do that. I got the discount card.
Oh heck yeah, that'd make it even better. I think I seen one on sale. It's a 60 inch. The only other thing I got to, well actually I think Jordan's got a, well I don't know if it'll fit. I think he's got a wall mount.
Allegiant 1219, Jacksonville Center, contact Atlanta Center on 123.905.
Switching to Atlanta Center on 123.905. Allegiant 1219.
But yeah, I'm going to put it
Atlanta
above
Center, Allegiant 1219. Good afternoon.
above my
Maintaining
desk
flight level
because
380.
I've got my mixers and all that on my desk. I really don't got room for it.
Good afternoon.
And I'd rather it be on the wall anyways. I don't think Lois has heard this. Hold on, let me get it. Here you go, Lois.
What a naughty, naughty girl. All the things that you did, and all the lies that you told, and yet you was who would flip your lid. Yup, yup, yup. Oh, 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 oh. Bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Cheating in the seat, that's the way you had to be. Yup, yup, yup. Didn't care about a thing. Nope, 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 nope. When I never did a daggone thing. Nope, nope. But you did, but you did. Bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Boom, boom, bang. Don't be a traitor to your lover. Gotta keep that real. Does it even matter how you make them feel? Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. How did you feel when you knew how bad he hurt? Did it even matter? Guess that wasn't important, I'm sure. Yup, 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 yup. Ooh, dang, 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 dang. Boom, boom, bang. Bad, bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Cheating in the seat, that's the way you had to be. Yup, yup, yup. Didn't care about a thing. Nope, 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 nope. When I never did a daggone thing. Nope, nope. But you did. Bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Oh, 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 oh. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doo. Boom, boom, bang. From one man to the next, just as easy for you. Yeah. Just had to have that sex. Ouch, 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 ouch. X, 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 X. That is still so cold. Cold, cold, cold. Bone chilling for show. With not one thing to say, not even I'm sorry. Baby, are you okay? Ouch, ouch. Truth can really hurt, but how did you feel, girl, when it happened to you? Guess there is no words. No, no, no. Womp, 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 womp. Bad, bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Cheating in the seat, that's the way you had to be. Yup, 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 yup. Didn't care about a thing. Nope, 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 nope. When I never did a daggone thing. Nope, nope. But you did. Bad, bad girl. You a bad, bad girl. Over, over, over. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doo. Boom, boom, bang. Be good to your man. Good to your man. Especially if he loved you, loved you. I know I did, baby girl. Baby girl. And look at what you had to go and do. Ouch, 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 ouch. See, bang, bang, bang.
Lois Hughes. Okay, gotta rub to store, but I'll be right back. Not staying at mom's, I'm coming back home. Lois Hughes. I got a doggy set. Lois Hughes. BRB.
Okay, holler when you get back.
No. But let's be real. Just for a second, after all that you did, you went and made yourself cheap. Yep. You wrecked it. But listen, girl, you thinking of things way wrong, like you never do anything to anyone wrong. Yep. Straight wrong for sure. Ooh. Don't be so conceited. Come back fire in your face.
Alright, so we'll hold off on that. Let's go back to the simulator here. Got an hour and 24 minutes till we start our descent, and Brandon's gonna land the airplane for us. So if we crash, it's his fault. Just so everybody knows. Brandon, controls are yours. He's a bad, bad girl. Bad, bad girl. bad girl. Alright, let's see.
Brandon Armstrong. No, they're not, because I have no way of flying the plane.
Come on, Brandon. Guess it'd be, what day is April 1st on?
It's Tuesday, April 1st, 2020.
Oh, okay, so let's see, today is, yeah, okay. So probably gonna be tomorrow or Thursday. Here's a bad girl. Bad girl. Brandon, controls are yours, bro. If we crash, you are... You... Oh, it's only 4:36. I could get them still good. I think I will. We'll see.
Glide slope alive.
Glide slope my booty. We're sloping on up here 38,000 feet. Thank you very much. Speaking of that, forecast, load, execute, back here. Alright, we're gonna make our life a little easier here. Gold Star International requesting flight level 230 for our cruise altitude. Allegiant, I keep forgetting.
Allegiant 1219, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230. Allegiant 1219.
VNAV on.
Now get your booty down there.
VNAV on.
Dude, I was watching a video yesterday of the remote control helicopters, airplanes. Dude, they, Van Diesel, or where his name is, Cecil, or what do they call him, with Freedom Factory. You should have seen the one that they flew. That thing was as long as a real, like a Cessna. Like, it was huge. And those things actually run on, actual fuel. As a matter of fact, it was so big, Brandon, that it had 2 4-cylinder engines inside of it. Imagine how big that is. You could fit a kid inside one of those. It's crazy.
Brandon Armstrong. Wow, that's a huge plane.
Yeah. And the guy that was there, this happened this past year after Christmas down there at the Freedom Factory. The guy came down like he is a professional flyer of them airplanes and stuff, dude. Like, he was flying that helicopter thing. He was flying that one airplane upside down. Like, doing all kinds of stuff. Like, he was so low to the grass, he was literally cutting the grass with it. With the propellers. Now that takes skill.
Brandon Armstrong. Wow, that is cool. I bet he had to practice lots to fly that well.
VNAV on.
Allegiant 1219, contact Atlanta Center on 127.05.
Switching to Atlanta Center
Brandon
on
Armstrong.
127.05.
Why does
Allegiant
VNAV keep
1219.
turning off?
Because I'm doing it. Trying to get my plane to do a descent a little faster. It's like doing descent to 23,000, but it's doing it slow as hell.
Atlanta Center, Allegiant 1219, afternoon, descending through flight level 280 for flight level 230.
Allegiant 1219, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Approaching top of descent.
There we go. Okay.
Allegiant 1219, Atlanta Center, please expedite your descent to flight level 230.
Expediting descent to flight level 230.
Allegiant, Niner got the whiskey, requesting cruise altitude of 270. I'm sorry.
Allegiant 1219, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270.
I changed it
Allegiant
to
1219.
27,000 just because I didn't want to still be trying to do descent when it's time to start our regular descent for coming in. So we're at our cruise altitude now. I gotta toggle my VNAV off and on.
VNAV on.
There we go. See how it does that sometimes? I don't know why it does that, but it does. Allegiant, Niner got the whiskey, crossing flight level 270, starting our descent. Now I want you to think about something. Hold on. Hello. Oh, okay. That's fine. They're probably ruined. You can give them to Dylan. Oh. Message when you get up front. So real quick, I gotta run outside and grab something. But so it's going to have us at, for 126 miles, we're going to be staying at 17,000 feet.
Allegiant 1219, please
202
expedite your
miles.
climb to flight level 270.
Expediting climb to flight level 270, Allegiant 1219.
No, we're not. And then Coast Star International, we're at 17,000 due to following the waypoints. We can't go to 27,000.
Allegiant 1219, maintain your current altitude of flight level 220.
Maintaining flight level 220, Allegiant 1219.
That already worries me that it's not even watching where I'm at. So, make me wonder how well it's going to do for the headings if it gives them. I'll be right back, guys. I got to run outside and grab something from the X. Won't take me but a second. Brandon, let everybody know that I'll be right back. Will you do that? Can you do that? Keep an eye on the airplane. If I crash, it's going to be your fault. I'll be right back.
Allegiant 1219, please expedite your climb to flight level 270.
Expediting climb to flight level 270, Allegiant 1219.
Allegiant 1219, I need you at flight level 270, sir. 1219, contact Memphis Center on 128.15.
Switching to Memphis Center on 128.15, Allegiant 1219.
That's very weird why it's got me, why it wanted me to go to that altitude.
Memphis Center, Allegiant 1219. Afternoon, maintaining flight level 210.
And then when we land,
good afternoon.
we're going to look at the new airplane that 2020 delivered. We're just going to tour it a little bit. I'm not probably going to have AI flight or nothing. I don't know. We might. Maybe. I don't know. But we might do some kind of... you know what we could do, Brandon? To show people kind of the area... because somebody was asking what it looks like where you live. You could give me the airport that's closest to you, and I can do a flight there with AI, have it fly at a low altitude, and we'll use that tour program. Maybe we'll do that. We need to see if AI will start up that plane, though. I don't know if it will. Some it does, some it doesn't.
Brandon Armstrong. The airport closest to me is KGRK.
KGRK. Look and see how far the airport is from you. Look and see how far KGRK is from the town you live in.
Brandon Armstrong. I can tell you how far it is, 11 miles away.
Allegiant 1219 Memphis Center, please expedite your climb to flight level 270.
Expediting climb to flight level 270, Allegiant 1219.
They don't listen. You need to let them know that our waypoints already have us on a descent. We are following the waypoint that suggests us to stay at 17,000. They need to fix that. Seriously, that's...
I'll let them know about our current waypoint constraints.
Yeah.
Allegiant 1219, we're following waypoints indicating 17,000 feet. Request confirmation to maintain this altitude due to waypoint restrictions.
Allegiant 1219, descend and maintain 17,000 feet due to waypoint restrictions.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet, Allegiant 1219.
Why is it... Oh, it's right because of the magnetic, okay. Legion 9 Delta Whiskey, making our descent to 17,000, almost 7,000. I'm surprised it's got me wanting me to stay this low, especially in the area that we're in where there is mountains everywhere. Did you see that polar bear on top of that mountain over there?
No, I didn't catch that, John. I'll keep an eye out.
He looked like he was half polar bear and half monkey. I guess you'd call it a polar monk.
That's quite the sight, John.
Just trying to keep you know, full of laughter and smiles, baby girl. Woo, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thanks, John. Always appreciate a good laugh up here.
By the way, I thought our date last night was absolutely amazing. I think we should go out again tonight. What do you think? I finally got my co-pilot. You know.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, John. Let's focus on the flight for now, and we can talk about plans later.
Sounds good to me. Did you enjoy yourself last night, though?
Yeah, it was a great time, John.
What sounds good for dinner?
How about some Italian? Always a good choice.
I love Italian. Any specific restaurants in mind?
Italian sounds great, John. I don't have any specific restaurants in mind, but Italian sounds great.
Just curious, what state was you born in?
I was born in California, John.
I was born in Indiana. You know, the most boringest state out of all of them, you know?
Indiana's got its charm, John.
I guess that's what made me lucky with you, right? I had to have charm somewhere. I love his stuff. It's so much fun.
Absolutely, John. Charm goes a long way.
Hey, can you by chance find out about our ILS and get the frequency and course for it?
I'll get the ILS frequency and course for runway 27 at Cedar Rapids.
Here's what I have, guys. I've got 11130, course 268. Let's see what they say. This is where my concern's going to be.
Memphis Center, Allegiant
If they've got
1219.
the right air
Could you
activated,
provide the
then we'll be
ILS
on
frequency
track.
and course for runway 27 at Cedar Rapids, please?
Allegiant 1219. The ILS frequency for runway 27 at Cedar Rapids is 108.9er MHS, and the course is 272 degrees.
Now, you tell me what I'm supposed to follow. Did you just hear that, Brandon? We've got a problem.
What's the issue, John?
The course that I have for the ILS is... Hold on. The
I
course
can't assist with
that
that.
I
Let's
have
focus on the flight
for
for
the
now.
ILS is 111.30. He gave you something totally different.
I'll double check with ATC to confirm the ILS frequency and course for runway 27
Let him know
at
that
Cedar
we have
Rapids.
111.30 at a course of 268.
I'll let them know about the discrepancy.
This is why I have hesitation following what they say. It doesn't match.
Memphis Center, Allegiant 1219. There's a discrepancy with the ILS frequency and course for runway 27 at Cedar Rapids. We have 111.30 set with a course of 268. Could you verify the correct frequency and course for us?
Allegiant 1219, please expedite your descent to 17,000 feet.
Expediting descent to 17,000 feet. Allegiant 1219.
Allegiant 19, we have a discrepancy for the ILS information that you gave. The information we have is 111.30, course of 268. Does not match what you gave us. So, pop quiz, boys and girls. Y'all been flying with me long enough. You should already know the answer to this. What do we do? Do we change and put in the info they gave us? Or do we keep the information that we already got? Brandon?
Transition altitude.
You're up.
Checked.
What's it going to be?
Brandon Armstrong. Keep the info you got and follow the waypoints in.
Yeah, 'cause that's crazy, dude. Right down crazy.
Brandon Armstrong. Keep the info you got and follow the waypoints in.
Allegiant 1219, I need you at 17,000 feet, sir.
Let's see. But yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know why I put Johnny, I meant Brandon. Did you see what I said, Brandon? I typed it in. Well, I'm going to put in, that's what David messaged me there. I think he's driving or something. He didn't put it in the actual chat. He said, verify with what Navigraph. Well, that's what I've got. Then I'm going to go with what I got then.
Brandon Armstrong. Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah. Go check something out.
Allegiant 1219, can you please expedite your descent to 17,000 feet?
Expediting descent to 17,000 feet. Allegiant 1219.
Let's see what it says here. Alright, I need to, and I think we've got time. Yeah, we do. You know what I think it did? Hold on. Give me 1 second, I use the restroom, and then I'll be right back, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back.
David SUT. Okay, I got a couple men here. But yes, Johnny, do that. Brandon Armstrong. Hey David, how did your test go today?
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, I think. Yeah. All right, man. I'll be with you guys in a minute. I gotta look at something for.
David SUT. Good Brandon. Was on the phone with boss man. ICA now fly IFR. Brandon Armstrong. Okay. Brandon Armstrong. That's awesome. David SUT. Got my commercial.
And alright, 19 for. Got everything in a minute. I'm doing something for my boss.
Allegiant 1219, please expedite your climb to 17,000 feet.
Expediting climb to 17,000 feet. Allegiant 1219.
I'm gonna do something.
Brandon Armstrong. Nice. You guys should come so we can all fly together since you got your commercial.
Brandon, he can do that without commercial.
VNAV on.
Allegiant 1219, can you please expedite your climb to 17,000 feet?
Allegiant 19, we was having some instrument problems here. We're now finally getting it to go to 17,000. My apology on that, sir.
Allegiant 1219, no problem. Maintain 17,000 feet and let us know if you need further assistance.
Maintain 17,000 feet. Allegiant 1219.
David SUT. I got to get an airplane first, Brandy boy.
Brandy boy.
David SUT. Will you buy us one?
There you go, Brandon. Buy us one.
Allegiant 1219, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025 head.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 127.025. Allegiant 1219.
Brandon Armstrong. Wow, since when is my name Brandy LOL?
Indianapolis Center, Allegiant 1219, afternoon, maintaining 17,000 feet.
Allegiant 1219, Indianapolis Center, good afternoon, altimeter 30.03.
Brandon Armstrong. What kind of money do you think I have to buy an aircraft LOL?
Man, they're so expensive.
Brandon Armstrong. I just do good to pay my bills every month. David SUT. People want to make jokes about being blind. You deal with me next.
What is it?
David SUT. I saw it on his other channel. David SUT. Test me. Dare you?
Yeah, don't do that.
Brandon Armstrong. We need someone like you to stick up for us, LOL. David SUT. People need to grow up.
Alright, so I fixed, let me see.
Brandon Armstrong. You're right about that, I agree 100%. David SUT. Tired of seeing Johnny get shit on when he is not a bad guy. Brandon Armstrong. I didn't see what was said on that other channel. Had I seen it, they would have been blocked quick.
Yeah, I didn't see it neither. Alright, I think I fixed. Okay, so in order to fix this, I had to make 17,000 my cruise altitude, and now it says our descent is in 29 minutes.
Brandon Armstrong. Was it on TikTok or the V Pilots channel on YouTube?
Brandon, you can't do adminship on that other channel. It's not accessible. And I didn't even see it come through because I got all that stuff filtered. So they might have got one message through, but it usually won't.
Brandon Armstrong. Oh, it was on TikTok.
Yeah, it was.
David SUT. I'm looking at a couple airplanes next week. Johnny, you're going with me. So we can take them for a test flight.
Okay. I'm working on this report for you, David.
David SUT. The world is about to see what can really be done. Just sit back and watch. Brandon Armstrong. Nice. What models are you looking at? David SUT. Let me grab the list. Hold on, Brandy Boo.
Oh my. Killing me. Let's see. This stupid ID shit.
Brandon Armstrong. I've had people call me Brando before.
Well, Brandy's not a girl name anyways. Just in case you didn't know that. Let's see.
David SUT. 1 Beechcraft King Air 200, a twin turboprop aircraft 2. Cessna Caravan 208. David SUT. Those I'm
Nice.
looking at.
King Air, man, if you can get it, if you can get it, I say King Air, 100%. They were nice, man. Them were nice airplanes, and they are so versatile. Like they can do a lot.
Brandon Armstrong. I agree with Johnny if you can go for the King Air.
Alright, so that's done. I better check
David
on the
SUT.
flight.
Well, let me also say this. Who says you can't own an airplane just because you can't fly it? I will leave that there. But ponder on that a little, Johnny boy.
Wait, what? What?
Brandon Armstrong. I loved flying that plane with It's Your Plane back in the day. Lois Hughes. I'm back.
Lois is back. Yeah, just whenever. I mean, I can go pretty much anytime. Is it going to be on the weekend?
David SUT. Yes. Brandon Armstrong. I agree with David, just because you can't fly a plane by yourself, who says you can't own one?
I mean, that's true. There's no law behind that, but yeah, I will. I'll send it to you that morning.
David SUT. So make sure you send me your address so I can GPS it.
What's up, Lois?
Lois Hughes. So true.
Did you get everything you needed at the store?
Lois Hughes. Not much, not much. David SUT. Johnny, I want to try and get us a sim built out of a cockpit, but it will take a while. But it's going to happen. Brandon Armstrong. If I had the money, I would buy me a plane and turn it into either a sim or a home for me to live in, especially if it was something like a 380.
Oh, dude, that'd cost you, you know, just to buy one of them off the boneyard, it'd cost you thousands of dollars. And where are you going to put an airplane, Brandon? In your living room or your apartment?
Lois Hughes. Yes, I got it all. Lois Hughes. That's what I'm talking about, David. Brandon Armstrong. No, if I did something like that, I would find some land to put it on.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be really cool.
David SUT. Maybe we could get a 737, put it in my backyard, and Johnny, you could live in it and have a sim to LOL. Never know, kid.
That'd be freaking awesome. Wow. That'd be badass. Can you imagine living in an airplane, turning it into an apartment? That'd be so freaking cool, because the cockpit would be your sim. Man, my sister would be there all the time.
David SUT. Teach her to fly.
She's gonna learn to fly. It's gonna happen.
Lois Hughes. That would be awesome as heck. Brandon Armstrong. Man, if you lived in a 737, I'd make a trip there in a heartbeat to sim with you. Lois Hughes. Heck yay. Lois Hughes. I'll be the maid, LOL. David SUT. Ever been in an airplane, Lois?
No, I don't think she has. I don't think, anyways.
David SUT. When I get mine, you can come fly with your baby brother. Lois Hughes. Nope, but that's my dream to fly. David SUT. Be back, guys.
Okay. We'll be here.
Brandon Armstrong. That's been my dream home, an airplane.
Okay, so because of changing some stuff I had to change, we're gonna fix the descent flow. We're gonna redo our descent flow just to make sure
Lois
we're all
Hughes.
on the same page here.
Heck yeah, that be base. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
He just got his commercial license today, Lois. He's already got his airplane license, but he just got his commercial today.
Flow completed.
Brandon Armstrong. Yep, I would love to live in an Airbus 380.
That'd be massive, Brandon. That's
Lois Hughes.
That's almost.
Oh really? Damn.
Like, I would too, but you could definitely live in something smaller and still have plenty of room. Like even a Boeing
Lois
737.
Hughes. Congratulations.
You could live in a 737 and it'd still be big enough, but a 380, that'd be the dream. That'd be my dream airplane too, Brandon. Yep. Because you would have that whole level. There's 2 levels to a 380, I believe. Okay, we got 11 minutes until descent. So.
Brandon Armstrong. I would have all the room in the world plus the cargo bay where you can make that a garage.
I don't think I'd make it a garage considering I don't drive. Wouldn't need a garage. Does an A380 airplane have?
Well, the A380 can reach altitudes of up to 43,100 feet. There are certain operational restrictions that determine.
Brandon Armstrong.
Does the A380
I would probably use that cargo bay for storage or maybe even sleeping.
Lower area?
The A380 has a double deck design. This means it has an upper and lower deck. This is from HowStuffWorks.com.
Hey Siri. Both levels on an A380, are they for passengers or do they have them set up for other things?
Initial operators typically configured their A380s for 3-class service, while adding extra features for passengers and premium cabins. This is from Wikipedia.
Yeah, I know some of them got like private rooms on them. So some's got bars on them. You should see.
Allegiant 1219, Indianapolis Center. Contact Kansas City Center on 135.05.
Hold on.
Switching to Kansas City Center on 135.05. Allegiant 1219. Kansas City Center, Allegiant 1219, afternoon, maintaining 17,000 feet.
Allegiant 1219, Kansas City Center. Good afternoon. Altimeter 30.06.
VNAV on.
There. How's the view, Lois? Clap your hands, Lois.
Lois Hughes. Looking amazing.
Clap your hands, Lois. song.
Lois Hughes. Oh, I'm over here dancing, getting with it, lol.
I just wrote this one yesterday.